Okay, this is the first day in 2022, January 1st. This is my 10-day challenge to carving better skulls. It's a piece of basswood from Ben's studio on the lake. So here's the first skull I have done for my challenge. The good points of this skull and the bad points, well, I'm critiquing my own work. His nose is too wide at the bottom, still looks like a deer hoof. His eyes are pretty well on point. They might be a little bit too big. His teeth, I just wood burned them in. They need way more texture. Okay, I have ordered a better skull, a realistic like doctor's medical skull from Amazon. It'll be here in a couple days. So I think it's off to an okay start. I just carved all this stuff in because, well, when I was wondering what to do with the teeth, I said I better just stop and I stopped and I did other stuff. So that's my first piece. I don't want to keep going on about this. There's day one for the Jordy Johnson Carving Fusion Skull Challenge. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Okay, so we're back another day with the Carving Fusion Skull Challenge for myself. I skipped a day. I don't know how many skulls I'm actually going to carve for this challenge. I'm just trying to get better at them. I really want to actually stop carving skulls, and I'd rather carve wood spirits, but oh well, you got to carry on and you got to keep your word. So this is a piece of basswood from Ben's studio on the lake I got a couple years ago. It is 10 and a half inches tall. Come on, get out of there. It is 4 inches wide, and how thick? 6.5 inches thick. So this is a big carving for a Dremel. Okay, so today I'm going to be using my Fordham 2. I will be making a video right after this video comes out about all the tools that I use to carve. All right. So one thing in this equation needs to go, and we need to put something else in there. So let's move this out of here, and we'll put this here. Okay. So this wood one, as much as I love it, was kind of leading me in the wrong direction of a whole bunch of different things, right? So you can see here, this skull I ordered on Amazon, I think it was like 50 bucks, but this is like what they use in doctor's office and stuff. So this is like the cheapest real replica I could get, right? So you see it's got like fake teeth and stuff that are not just part of the mold. Okay, so look at the bridge of the nose on this one, how much it comes out, and look at the bridge of the nose of this one. So look at the bridge of the nose of the first one that I did. There's really nothing there. It's a flat-faced skull. Okay, so it depends. How do you want to have your skull sitting? So let's just get rid of this one. Say goodbye for this video. See you later, everybody. Have a good day. Okay, well, yeah, see you later. So it depends how you want to have your skull sitting. Do I want to have it like this or down? So I like it like this. So you see everything's back this way, just not straight up and down, right? So I guess this isn't the tutorial video. I guess I just start carving, but everything's, so this is going to be the face is going to be looking this way, and I guess everything needs to be kind of this way. So this scale, if I wanted to make this like this isn't going to be a true scale, same, like this is not going to be the same size as this, because, well, so I'm going to carve it. Look, that's, oh, it's pretty freaking close. So maybe it will be to scale, but you're not going to get the full length of the skull. It would probably stop here on this piece of wood, so there would be no back part of the skull. And it's kind of funny, when I was thinking about talking about skulls, I got my own replica skull. I should show you guys, some of you new subscribers, with the hole in it. I got a hole in my skull about this big. I got it from when I had surgery. Anyways, carry on, and I'll carve.
Carving Fusion, Jordy Johnson, said he's going to take a couple weeks off from YouTubing. I guess you need a break, Jordy. But I only give you about 21 hours, and you'll be back. You'll be back, Jordy. You can't resist. It's a disease. It's the YouTube disease. I know you. You'll be back, Jordy. So anyway, have a good respite, Jordy. And we're going to start carving this guy, guys.
All right, so hello everybody. I know I'm a little bit earlier than the 10 days I said before I'd be making another video, but I thought I'd stop here and show you guys the progress, okay? So here's number 1 of the skull with the wood spirit, half the skull, half wood spirit. Here's number 2. Excuse me. I showed you guys the videos of those ones. And after I did these two, I wasn't too happy with the skulls. And I said, well, I want to improve on my skulls. So here's the third one that I made. I think chin's a little bit better than this one because it's bigger. The eye's good. The nose is not bad. And then I got a fourth one I made after buying this skull. So Jordy Johnson, number 2, 2022J. This is basswood. Let's take a look at it. So I like how I did the bridge of the nose. I got the bridge of the nose because that's what I was trying to do, right? I know I'd have to push this way back. I got the bridge of the nose bone to pop off. But his jaw's too big. Excuse me. And that's okay. Because when I realized I would need more, because I wanted the jaw to stick out. I'll show you. This is basically flat. See how this goes like this? To make the skull like this, I should have cut this whole piece on an angle like this, right? On a pitched angle. So that's because the jaw should be sticking out here. So I know I could carve this jaw smaller and make it look more proportionate. But when I got to this point and I was still struggling with the teeth, I said, okay, well, I'm kind of done with challenging myself. I did correct one thing on this piece. I got the bridge of the nose to stick off farther, like this one. So that's good. Let me carry on. And that's when I just carved. So I was talking to him. He goes, carve eyes in the skull, Jordy, carve eyes. So I carved these eyes. The eyes are looking up that way. Okay. I carved scars on it. Come on, everybody. What skulls do you know that have stitches, scars on it? Stitches. So we'll call this one the zombie skull. You know, I'm gonna have a harder time selling these than any wood spirit that I carve, that's for sure. So let me think here. I think I'm gonna stop carving the skulls for now on this video. And I got some more important things that I want to carve because I kind of get into a story time here. When I first started wood carving, like I was doing the painting, then I said, but my painting suck. I want to try wood carving. Then I started carving the wood spirits, and they were okay. They were just the very beginning wood spirit carving, right? Just like all you guys. And one time I was having coffee with one of my friends. I'm not going to say too much. Besides the fact that he was a very influential person and he rode a Harley Davidson. So I'll just say that, okay? So we're sitting there drinking coffee and stuff like that, and we're talking about my art and my carving. And he goes, oh, hold on a second, Jordy. I've got something out in the car. I'm going to grab it for you. So I says, oh, okay. I had no clue what it was going to be. So it was this. Not all of these. Some of these came from my real dad, and I think Peter Blair gave me a couple. But you can see these ones here that have the tape on them. These have been sharpened by Pete, but these are all chisels for wood carving. So anyways, my buddy comes back into the restaurant with this exact same box. I says, what's that? He opens it up. He goes, I got you some chisels. I'm like, holy shit, because at that point I didn't know if I was going to be a power carver, like with Dremels and chainsaws, or a file or a chisel carver, like a chip and plane carver. He goes, I got you these files for your wood carvings. I says, holy shit, man, thank you, pardon my language, holy beep, man, thank you for them, I love them, can't wait to go home and use them. He goes, I just want you to see, I'm glad to see that you're happy doing what you're doing, and just I want to see you progress and just get better and better and better. I says, oh, thank you so much. And I said to him, this is kind of where the story kicks in. I says, well, I guess I'm going to have to start learning how to carve skulls now. He goes, why? I says, well, because lots of my friends have Harleys and this and that, and they're bikers and stuff. And I think probably if I can get okay at skulls, my friends might buy them, or I can make gifts and stuff like that. I'd like to make use. And he said, screw. I'm not going to swear, but he swore. He said, screw that, Jordy. He goes, you freaking carve what you want to carve. And I says, yeah, but I'm carving koi fish and flowers and Buddhas. He goes, good for you. He goes, you carve what you want to carve. Don't worry about us. He goes, you know, Jordy, if you look at it, the population, maybe 1% of the people will want skulls. And he goes, I'll tell you something right now. The 99% of the other population will want koi fish and they'll want Buddhas. So don't care what anybody thinks. You just do you. You just keep being you, Jordy, and I'll keep supporting you. So he was a great friend, and I really looked up to him. He's gone now. He passed away last year. So I always keep this box here, and I go through it once in a while, and I just think about him. Sooner or later, I want to do a carving and like maybe a wood spirit, and then put one of these chisel on it, glue the chisel inside of it, and give it to one of our other friends and put his name on there or something. But anyways, he was a very influential person in my life. So, and another thing too, I want to say, how can I say this? You know, I'm a bachelor, okay? Like straight up, I'm a bachelor. I'm just too busy wood carving, and I do want to find a girlfriend, but then again, I don't, because then I'll have to go to movies and go to dinners and stuff with her, and it takes away my wood carving time. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. But excuse me. My ex-girlfriends, I've had many of them, have always had beautiful faces, okay? So our beauty, what's the saying? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Just because I think they're beautiful doesn't mean my friends or my so-called bros think they're beautiful. You know, I got some buddies that have some wives and girlfriends that, well, they kind of look like men. You know, they kind of look like guys. They might think they're beautiful, but I don't think they're beautiful. But anyways, that's just kind of a joke. Who knows? Maybe they thought my girlfriends looked like men, but I don't think they did. They didn't. Anyways, long story short. When I, fall in love with a girl, it's always the face that gets me. We all have different strokes for different folks. Some people, I'm not going to get into, because I'm trying to watch my language and stuff on these videos, but we all have our different things that we look at. Some look at the chest, some look at the bottom ends. For me, it's always the face. And like I said, my girlfriends, I'm not going to bother sharing pictures here, but my ex-girlfriends have always had beautiful faces, and that's true. Okay, so they've always been very beautiful girls. So for me, I've always liked a beautiful face. So long story short, instead of me trying and exerting all my practice time and effort on skulls, I think it would be much more profitable for the community and beneficial for myself to start carving ladies' faces. Because for me, ladies' faces are the hardest things to carve besides with hands. Carving hands is a very hard thing to do. But I think if I can start carving ladies' faces, I want them to be beautiful. Just like I want my skulls to be wicked-looking, evil skulls. These things are kind of Mickey Mouse compared to the way I want them. But it's a start. You can see my progress, right? So I think it will be much more beneficial for this channel if I do the skulls on my own time and not waste your guys' time. I'll show them along my videos. I'll be working on a wood sprint. I'll say, hey, check out the skull that I carved. And stuff like that. But I think there'd be a much wider, and I'm not doing this to try and get new subs and try and impress anybody, but I think there'll be a much wider audience for me if I start practicing beautiful ladies' faces. Because, and it will also be fun too, because if you don't make a lady's face nice and soft, like soft round lines and perfect, it's going to look like one of these skulls. It's going to look like this zombie skull right here. So I think it's going to be a fun new journey. And I'm pretty sure it's going to take a lot of effort for me to do, because trust me, I want to keep carving wood spirits every day. If I could carve wood spirits wake up, carve 10 wood spirits, wake up, carve 2 wood spirits, 1 good one, 1 bad one, 5 good ones, 20 bad ones, I would rather do that. But we need to keep our mind evolving. So that's the bottom line. That's going to be it for this video. They're fun to do. You're challenging yourself, right? Look at the size of that guy's chin. It looks like he's got an underbite. I'm somewhat happy with these teeth. They look like teeth. Okay? But these bottom teeth should be... I'm not going to point out all my bad stuff beside this huge mongoloid chin, but who cares? It is what it is. So, it's the beginning of the new year. There's lots of new subscribers. One of my videos is doing okay. And that's when all the new subscribers come in, and it's a tutorial beginning Dremel carver video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off the new year with a playlist of a bunch of videos of all the tools that I use to power carve. So I'm going to show my Dremel. I'm going to show my Fordham. I'm going to show my the peterblair sanding mandrels that I use. I'm going to show all the carving bits that I use, okay? So that's what after this video, that's what's going to be coming up, is a list on all the Dremel tools, a list on all the tools I use to power carve. Because that's going to help the real beginner, because that's what this channel is about, is beginning carving, right? I've taken a break off Facebook for a while, just because I was getting overrun with messages. But we have a group on Facebook for Dremel carving or whittling, carving fusion. Oh, Jesus, man, I'm having a brain fart. Carving Fusion World of Woodcarvers Original. Carving Fusion World of Woodcarvers Original. Not Carving Fusion members. The Carving Fusion member group is for YouTube members that pay like $2 a month for my private YouTube videos. Okay? We also have another group on Facebook called Chainsaw Carving of Fusion. Chainsaw Carving of Fusion, that's for chainsaw carving. And Steve Kenzor is the admin of that. And Robbie Woolner is the admin of that too. Okay? So that's it. There's the skulls. Hope you're all good. And if you don't want to watch the videos that I got coming out about the tools I use, don't watch them. Find something that you want to watch. Because like I said, this channel is based on beginning wood carvers. That's a good view. Looks kind of like Eddie if his chin wasn't so big. Anyways, everybody, take care. Hope you're all good. And we're going to start doing lady faces. I promise you that. I promise myself that. And carry on, carry on, carry on.